hope everyone shuts up now. I've done what's needed to be done. Lights, camera, action, people. Deluded, I'm back again. We've got a special guest. You lot been waffling, getting on to me. Where's Sammy? I said, it's not me. I've delivered now. She's here. We're going to get her thoughts on Arsenal. How you doing, Sammy? Long time no speak.
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. As you can see, my channel's missed you. Miss Sammy is back. You know, shout out my member code, Karma. So yeah, man, it's been a while and it gives us a lot to speak about, man. And I don't want to waste your time, so let's crack on. Like, how you feeling about Arsenal?
I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I'm taking it in week by week. That's what I'm doing.
Like, listen, leave the PR to me. How are you feeling about Arsenal?
That's how I'm feeling. Listen, I already know what trauma looks like. I don't want to go through.
It's different, man. Forget that. It's different now.
So why are you telling me how to feel?
Because you should be a bit more upbeat and gas. We're going to do this.
As I said, I like it. I'm enjoying it. Week by week. Every week is nice. I like it. Okay, I could get used to it.
No, we're doing it. We're bullying the world. We're winning silverware. It's different. There's no more trauma. All the sins have been cast away. The penny has dropped.
And I
the
hope
whole
you're
reason
right.
we moved to the stadium.
Right.
Listen, Arsenal are going to win silverware in May. I couldn't tell you if it's the League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, or Prem. But wholeheartedly, I'll put my whole channel on the line. Arsenal are getting silverware in May 2026. There's a parade. Hopefully, it's the big ears or the big domestic cup. We need one in it. It's unthinkable if we don't.
One would be great. One would be great. But however, as I said, even if you think it's a PR answer, I still have a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of things. I don't want this.
Let's delve. Why? Why have you got trauma in relation to this football club?
Have you not seen the last couple of seasons that we've had?
I got asked the questions.
We've been so close yet so far. So it needs to come to an end. Like when does things start turning around? Like when do we get the big stuff? When? Because I've been through enough. And honestly, if this is the year, I'm taking it.
In your heart, do you feel like this is the year? Forget game by game. In your heart.
Don't ask me that question. I don't have an answer for you. Okay.
In your heart, do you believe it? I can see in your face. You're just not saying it.
I'm not saying. Look. I am not going to have you pressure me. Okay.
I'm not pressuring you. I'm asking a question.
Yes, you are.
I'm not pressuring you. I'm not pressuring you. How am I pressuring you? I just said, in your heart, do you believe? Heart, like in the heart, it's illogical anyway. So that's why I asked. I'm not asking you with your brain because you're telling me about PTSD and all these things. In your heart, do you think we're winning silverware?
Now you're talking like the heart is another organ that's got different intentions.
It does. These two connect, but this is not logical.
I'm using this with this because when I used this last season or the season before that, it got me hurt. So I'm using this now.
So your heart, you saw the summer we had last year, like last season, right? Like, so everyone in the chat, you saw what we did in the summer and you still believe we're going to win the title in the year before that. But now you've got Berta doing madness, players doing madness, defensively we're moving mad. You know, we've been doing what we need to do and your heart is reluctant
and listen, I'm loving all of the things that you're saying. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
But if I'm being truly honest, I don't want to repeat. I feel like you're not listening to what I'm saying. I don't want to repeat. So therefore, me thinking logically how the season is going to go, I'm waiting every week to see how shit goes.
We've got it. You're a logical person. Partner on the side. As I said, in your heart, do you think we're winning silverware?
In my heart believes that Arsenal FC is Arsenal FC. Doing great things right now. You
lot call me a politician on this platform. This is the political leader, man. You need to take Rachel Reeves' job, man. You might even give us a better budget tomorrow, whenever it is. We're not going to get the answer from her people. So, yeah, I said in passing comment, we need to win a trophy. If we if we were to break it down, I already know what you're going to say about the Prem and the champs, and I echo those thoughts. So I'm not going to ask you on that. the League Cup, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, where do you stand on the League Cup? Because some Arsenal fans, they're on throwing it away. It's not the most bougiest of silverware. Others are, they want to win it. We want to win every trophy. Where do you stand with the League Cup?
I stand with every trophy is a trophy to be won. Even if it's League Cup, even if it's FA Cup, it doesn't matter. A trophy is trophy, silverware is silverware, no matter how good or bad you think it
Facts.
is. What it does is that it gives the team ammunition to go, do you know what? Let's just keep getting more. This feeling is good. I want it again. And the more that they get it, they start looking at the bigger ones and go, do you know what? We've handled business domestically. Let's handle it over there. Let's get our European status up. That's what I want. So it doesn't matter if it's small or big. Trophy's a trophy.
So I asked you that to ask you this. If we only win the League Cup, is that enough for Arteta?
For now.
So May 2026, God forbid, not even God forbid, but we've only won the League Cup. Is that enough?
For now. It's
So that's
not.
enough for him to go into the next season.
Truly, it's not. It's not, because respectfully, if you look at this team deserves big stuff. Let's keep it a buck. This team deserves their flowers, their accolades. We're breaking records every other day. We need something to say, do you know what? We were the best of the best. And you prove that through trophies. As everyone says, you're not world class until you get a trophy. So yeah, the way Arteta standards are and the way he's moved in the last couple of seasons and who he is, we deserve more.
Are you gonna join us again in being like Arteta in, or are you still doing the
I'm
Arteta?
not. Listen, I'm not. Leave me.
You gotta
Hello.
believe in the gaffer. We got Super Mick Arteta. You think
Leave
I've
me.
forgotten everything you
Hello.
said?
Everyone remembers what I said.
Yeah,
I
there's
say it out
receipts.
loud.
There's so much receipts that I need to ask you about. Like, there's a couple players we need to speak about as well. But
Like who?
Arteta, like,
Bore me later,
you're
man.
doing our facial expression.
Bore me later, because whatever you're gonna say, you think that you have receipts, but you don't. Where
I
are
don't
they?
have I have receipts, but I just remember like some very strong words about certain players and me saying
Who?
Shanky,
Who?
that's free. Do you want to start with them three?
Who?
Let's start with Leandro Trossard.
That's my guy, so I don't
No,
understand what you're
don't do
talking
that. Don't do
about.
that. Don't do that.
What
Don't do
did
that.
I
You
say that
overthink.
he should get sold before Martinelli? Yes.
You was listen, one at a time, please. You was not. I was telling you, we need to keep faith in Trossard. You was done with him.
No, you did not say that, and I know for a fact you did not say that.
Are you sure?
100% you did not say.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yes.
how sure are you?
I'm 10 out of 10. I'm
So
sure you
if I
did not
bring
say
your
that
face
about,
in a previous
oh, we
stream,
need. Oh, don't give me this rubbish. Don't give me this rubbish.
I was saying he's a super sub. He's great. We need a squad. You were saying
Everyone
sell
said
him.
that. You're saying
You were
things that
saying sell
everybody has
him.
said.
Are you sure you actually didn't say this? Like, are you sure?
I know what I said, and I said that. I love Trossard, by the way. I think everybody knows that.
Okay, I'll send you your own footage later because you need to see your own self. But it's nice to see that there's been a bit of self-development and learning and
This is why
things
I
of
don't
that.
come back on this channel.
Now you have it. She's horrible, people. That's
Horrible.
that's
I'm
a
being
horrible
ambushed
comment.
here with questions and answers that don't make sense.
I'm not ambushing you. I've just asked you questions and you've done the PR thing. But cool. You allegedly believe in Trossard. That's cool. What do you make of his form though on the reels this year? No. Is that a cool question to ask? What do you make
No,
of Trossard so far
you
this
can
season?
ask your question, because you asked me a question. Beforehand, it was just a grilling that was unnecessary.
There's no grilling. It's relaxed over these sides. It's a healthy debate. We like to hear people's thoughts.
Anyways, I'll answer your question.
Thank you for doing that.
Anyway, as I said, I like Trossard. I really do. That is my homeboy. That's my dog. Super sub, clutch player, and he's also one that deserves a Premier League title. 100%. He deserves to be in that team. Although, if I was looking at the team last season and what was happening to us, that 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 time in the season was an enigma, because you cannot believe the state of some players in that period of time. Odegaard, Nelly, even Trossard. Moments where we need you guys to up the ante a bit, and they weren't doing that. And then now everything's different. Why is it different now? What, because we've got depth? People are competing. Who knows? But that could be a reason why he's decided to up a level.
You mentioned different. Do you truly believe it's different now? Or was you talking about Arsenal or were you talking about him specifically?
No, I'm talking about everyone that plays at Arsenal right now. There's something different happening. And is it because of depth? I'd like to think that's one of the answers because it should. Someone has come in to take your spot. Are you going to be okay with that? You shouldn't.
You mentioned depth. That leads me to another question. Are you concerned? Because you're a physio and whatnot. Are you concerned specifically with the attacking injuries or that depth, really
No.
being strength tested?
No, I'm not
You're
concerned.
not concerned?
No, I'm not. And do you know why I'm not concerned? Because the medical team should have learnt their lesson from last season and not have a repeat. They should really
Gyökeres
have
is
learnt
out.
their lesson. Gyökeres is out because the guy has played like 1,500 minutes. He's
The
tired.
list goes on.
People need to understand that we started the season with a depleted squad already. We didn't have a complete squad. We didn't. We
Are you
had
sure?
Havertz got injured in pre-season.
Against United first day, but you said depleted, like depleted.
Yeah, but we didn't start off with a full squad, did we?
Who wasn't fit?
We had so many players that were injured. Jesus has been injured.
Yeah, but we walked into the season knowing that. Is that depleted?
Yes, it is depleted.
Tell me why it's depleted.
You have if no one is completely fit, you have a depleted squad, whether it's one person or two or three.
So one man out means your squad's depleted.
Yeah, because that one person could make a difference.
Are you sure you're using the right words?
One person, two people, three people. What does it matter?
Are you sure?
What does it matter?
Can I just ask you respectfully, what did you get in GCSE English?
I got an A.
All right, cool. Out for this, I got a B still. I got a B. All right, cool.
The thing is, though, to you, I know what you want me to say. Like, I know what depleted looks like. It looks thin. It looks like
you saw depleted as an Arsenal fan last season.
I know what depleted looked like. I did. Trust me, we saw it last season. What I'm saying is, with the depth coming in, more players are coming in, and that's good because we want a fuller squad. But the less numbers that we're seeing, it's still numbers are depleting, no? Numbers are going down.
No, but you said we started the season depleted.
Yeah, but we did because Havertz didn't start the season one game and then he got injured. Saka then got injured. Odegaard followed.
We didn't start the season depleted then. It's as things have progressed. No.
Either way, why does it? Trossard even started the season injured.
You might be right still. Saliba definitely, Timber definitely, Gabby had a bit of a knock. But yeah, like I hear that.
So I was right. So I was right.
Because we are happy to have you back here. Yes, Sammy, you was right. You were right. You're right. You're right. I'm agreeing. I can't agree again. I'm agreeing.
No, because you are literally spending the last 2 minutes coming at me talking about English dictionary depleted.
I never said it like that. I said, "Are you sure?" I have a job to do. I have to ask the questions.
Yeah, you asked the questions, and as I said, our squad started thinner than usual. Should we say that?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Even Norgard. I remember we didn't see that guy for a minute. Anyway, cool.
Okay, you was right.
We've moved past it. We've moved past it now.
We have.
We've moved past it.
But you've still not answered. You've still. I can't like 1 second. The fireworks.
I'm trying to. I even forgot the question. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's close that window. Now I can actually hear you. Like I don't know why. Like Halloween done. Stop popping off them fireworks. But anyway, Sammy, where were we? Yeah, like that's what I wanted to ask you. I appreciate what you said.
You asked me. Are the injuries concerning basically?
In the attackers.
Yeah. And I said no, because if you look at the grand scheme of things, Saka's still there. Eze is still there. Nwaneri is still there. Diamond is there. We have numbers to make a difference. It's not so thick. Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you sure? No, but I'm just genuinely. Are you sure we have enough numbers and you're not concerned a tiny bit with our?
No, I'm not concerned right now because I know that Gyökeres, Nelly, Havertz, Madueke will be back after international break. We've got 4 people coming back in. Even Odegaard's coming back in. The only person that's left is Jesus. That's why I'm not worried. We've got 1 game against Sunderland.
Assuming no one else gets injured.
Of course, we'd always assume that. Everyone's always going to assume that no injuries are going to happen. However, we are in a state of living where someone is bound to get injured. That's how we have to think now. Fine. But as I see it right now, we're getting most of our players back in 2 weeks. All we have to do is hold tight for Sunderland. 2 weeks and then we are back.
Yeah, but you're Miss Physio. You know the minute these men are signed off.
But I'm not concerned. That's what I'm saying. I'm not concerned with the attackers. We've got attackers.
Yeah, but just because you're signed off to participate in training, it don't mean you can play 90, 10, 45, 60. And then if anyone else gets injured, we're going to have to play them more. And that's actually where I wanted to
But
go on.
realistically speaking, who got injured yesterday? Who got injured yesterday?
Thank the Lord, nobody.
Exactly. So we're going into
but it's more
the
minutes in the
Sunderland game.
legs. And they're going to go play for their countries.
Minutes in the legs are going to be a thing regardless. Players are already playing too many minutes already. We can't change the rules. If Sunderland away is a game you have to play, you got to play it.
Facts. But that's what I'm saying. Like, concern might be an exaggeration, but it's
not.
like,
but then
it's one you're
not
looking
a concern though. It's not a concern. You're making it a concern because you also have trauma.
I don't have no trauma.
Yes,
I
you
ain't got
do.
no trauma
Yes,
in
you
my
do.
life. I ain't got no
Because
trauma.
why are you concerned? Why are you concerned? We've got
about
attackers.
Arsenal Football Club.
Now we have more attackers than we did the end of last season.
Yeah, and against Brighton, you saw 2 kids have to stop.
So.
And I never said I was concerned. I asked you, are you concerned? I don't even. There's many ways to.
I answered you. I said no.
Yeah, no, but you kind of asked me, Mike, and said there's many ways to define concerns. I've naturally always got concerns about anything to do with my football club, not necessarily, the sky's falling, there's injuries. If there is a concern, it would probably be Madueke and Saka, but it's not really a concern. I just want you, man, both fit and working in tandem. Actually, that's where I wanted to ask. That's what I wanted, to ask you. Like, what have you made of Bukayo Saka's form? Do you feel like he's still getting over his latest knock? Where are you at with Bukayo?
I don't really have. I'm not really too worried about Saka because one thing about him, we wouldn't be here without him.
Amen.
Like, genuinely, I would never say a bad word about Saka. You will never hear me say a bad thing about Saka. That guy is my son. Adopted. I'm sure he's many people's son.
Facts.
I have nothing bad to say about him. Form-wise, the only thing that I would want from him is just score more. Goals. That's it. I mean, we saw him on the left
for Dalman, against Slavia Prague.
You know, having the opportunity to even be able to do that in games, first of all, is already a good thing. We're adding on versatility. This is good. It's okay. I mean, he may not be eye-catching. He may not be someone that you like to look at and be like, Saka's dribbling is this.
People that say that about Saka are liars as well.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they can have their own opinion about him, but we know that's home. Exactly. I'm not worried about Saka.
You're not worried about nothing. So then you're not worried about nothing. So it does raise in question the initial question I asked you based on what you're now saying at the start of the stream, but we won't carry on with that.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going with the question.
I'm not going nowhere. I said we won't ask. I said I won't ask you. I said I won't ask you. You told me, and I quote, if we scroll back, do you think we can win? Blah blah blah. Like, no, so you're holding back. Now every other answer is I've got no concerns. There's no concerns.
And I do that because what can I change that happens in 5 months? Nothing. Nothing that I say is going to bring May even closer for me to know what's going on. We've got a lot of time to go yet. Please, can everyone tranquilo? Like, let's calm up. Why are we screaming? Why are we screaming? Let's relax for a little bit.
I'm not screaming. I ain't screaming. I said we're winning silverware.
But that's okay. No, you said that. And listen, I commend you for saying that.
I want all the smoke because my team is on smoke.
That's like, if you have plenty air for the smoke, cool. That's fine. Me, I don't need stress. I don't need stress. Okay.
You know you're gonna get stressed out. And I know
the only people that are gonna stress me out is that club. That's it. Nobody else coming in to tell me this, to feed me that, to tell me that, for me to open my mouth and say, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
I never asked you to do that. I just said we're not. I'm trying to move on from that.
Let's move on.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Calm down. Like, it's a peaceful. Listen, Arsenal are winning. We just want peace. Obviously, I just asked you about Saka. Talk to me about Gyökeres. Obviously, not his injury. You said you're not concerned. Like, what have you made of Gyökeres so far? Is there any concerns? What have you made of his playing style? Just everything Gyökeres, because there's been a lot of hyper opinions. People saying he plays like he's wearing jeans and all this kind of stuff. Where did you, in fact, as well, what do you make of Gyökeres? And where did you stand in the summer on, because we were linked with Sesko and Gyökeres, which camp was you in, or which one did you want?
I mean, I was on the Isak camp, but
dream chasing.
Listen, if I don't chase a dream, what am I chasing?
Real shit. To be fair,
Yeah.
facts. To be fair,
Do you know what? I like Gyökeres. I really do. I think someone that was fighting to be a part of my squad like this,
facts.
I love it already and I respect it already. And I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that he actually really wants to do the most at this club. I really feel like he actually wants to
Talk the
like
number 14.
exactly, exactly. And I feel like it may take a bit longer for him, even though he has played in the Prem before, but he's coming now to a team that is contending, one, and you are basically leading the line for this type of squad. Not a Brighton, not a Coventry. You're up here now.
The biggest
So the
club in the
stakes
land.
the stakes are bigger. Yeah. The stakes are bigger. So there's more expectations on you for you to do the damn thing. And Gyökeres' name is always going to be out there because he plays for Arsenal. That's it. Most hated club in the world. Everyone's going to talk about us, good or bad, doesn't matter. It's
Facts.
mostly bad because nobody wants to see us succeed because
Fuck 'em.
we're the ish. That's how big we are. Like our level is here. Everyone else is like,
We're the
but yeah.
culture club, man. If you stop talking about Arsenal, like there's a lot of bills that are not being paid, as you see on like you've got social media, you see it all the time. If Arsenal are doing rubbish, there's bare pylons. If we're doing
Love it.
right, there's nitpicking.
Yeah.
Is where it is, man. And as I say on my channel every day, at this point, Arsenal fans, yeah, if you're getting mad about the bullshit you see, I'm not saying you're not human to get mad and the lies and whatnot. We're doing it to ourselves. These don't want to have healthy discussions about a football club. They're forever going to move the goalposts. So just F them. Are you underwhelmed with Gyökeres though?
I'm not. Is there a middle between underwhelmed and overwhelmed? Like
You're the one that got A in English, so I don't know the word for
that.
it, but
So you don't know. You don't know my words. You don't know my words.
nah, I'm just that's football.
Vocabulary
You're the smart
stunted.
one. You're the smart
Is it?
one. I don't know. I don't know. How can I
Anyways.
know
Anyways.
another word for underwhelmed?
Okay. I don't want to put negative energy out there towards Gyökeres because I want him to
Aye,
do well.
content.
I really do. I want him to do well. How I want him to do so well to the point where I want him to be everything that everyone hates, but he still does the damn thing. Every week we have a new, as you said, a new goalpost for Gyökeres, but he's getting goals. The goals may not always look pretty because we've seen what he can do. We have like against Leeds, he made a goal all to himself. Like he did it all to himself. He managed that. And I don't care if that team is the bottom 10. I don't care. Goals are goals.
Facts.
I also want my striker to be a poacher. I want him to be in places where he knows that if something's coming here, I know I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna bag.
Facts.
And that first goal, that first header, I was like, you see, when you're in a good position to do that, that's what I want from my striker.
It's gonna be in the right
Exactly
place.
what I need. Right place, right time. And that's the difficulty that we had with Havertz sometimes. They're going to be two different types of. We're going to see so many different types of teams under Arteta with Gyökeres up front or Havertz up front or Jesus up front.
Or maybe even them together. Oh, you mentioned Gabriel Jesus. Bookmark. Go on. Go on. Go on. You were speaking. Go on. Go on. You mentioned Gabriel Jesus. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Like you're making a point. You
No,
mentioned
because
Gabriel Jesus. I just said bookmark. Noted.
okay, okay, yeah. So it's obviously the shame is that he's had to play so many minutes because we've had attackers that
But is
are.
that an exaggeration? Sorry to cut you because
It's
like
not an exaggeration because
in the
realistically,
summer we wanted him to chase this preseason that he never got in it by playing games for us.
true, and that's what he's been doing. But at the same time, if you really look at the minutes that he's been playing, it's a lot. It's a lot compared to having everyone share the job. We're not having as much impact in attack, but in defense, we've seen it work really effectively. Saliba's not available. We've got someone else that is right there, right
Scary.
there. That's fine. In attack, it's not as present because if Saka goes off, okay, Diamond can come on. But like if Eze comes off, okay, we've got Nwaneri come on. But on the left, like we are stuck. Even up front, we're kind of stuck. So
And that's why I kind of banter aside. Yeah, it's like I'm so optimistic about my football club because they've earned that right. We've been dealing with the business, not saying we're the biggest and baddest and everything's amazing, but if everything was going wrong and whatever we've got, like what I've got in front of me, 4 wins from Europe, 4 wins from 4 in Europe, 11 goals scored, 0 conceded, 8 wins in a row without conceding. Obviously, at a point we was top in the Champions League. Not that it matters; it's obviously fluctuated now. And I don't look at the Premier League table, but apparently we're top. If you flip that and say like it was the opposite, then granted, we'd have every reason to be negative, but there's every reason for optimism. And I think things are going to get better. Like for me personally, I think their turning point was Newcastle away, if I'm completely honest with you. From Newcastle up until
I
this point, I think we've been
I
doing what we
agree
need
with
to
that.
do.
I
Oh,
definitely
you
agree
agree
with
with
that.
me now?
Yeah, I agree with you
Not so bad.
sometimes. Your problem is that you can just anyways, but I agree with what you said. Newcastle,
Horrible.
that game, I thought, everyone probably thought, I know the script already. St. James away. I know the script. Something dodgy is gonna happen.
Joe
And
Linton
it's
doing
just
the
gonna
most.
be like on Twitter for a whole week. I'm not on it. And to be fair, something stupid happened like in the first half anyway. I can't even remember what happened, but something stupid happened. And it's
Gyökeres
like,
got zanged
cool,
for a penalty.
that's it. That's it. And after that, it's like, cool. How's this game gonna go? Can we really turn this around? Because when Arsenal in a losing position, I don't know what the stat is, but it doesn't look great.
Yeah, it probably isn't that good.
So those 2 goals, I fell asleep as well. I fell asleep in that game because I kind of felt I already know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a bad day. I woke up
This
right
is you
before
lot
Marino. No,
champion, but
no,
go on.
no. But I woke up right before Marino scored, and I was alive. I said, "Cool, we still have time to make a difference, but are we gonna make it?" So I sat back down and I was like, "Cool, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes." And then
And we did.
Gabriel header. I said,
See, the one thing, the other Brazilians in our team, you was moving a bit mad, but you've always backed Magalhaes. And you're right. You're right. Well, I'm right in that it's a turning point, and you're right in everything you say about the game. For me, though, yeah, just because you mentioned Newcastle, well, I mentioned Newcastle away, and we've indirectly mentioned Gyökeres. Do you think Gyökeres was better in the Newcastle game or the Burnley game? Because some people are saying the Burnley game was, his best game in an Arsenal shirt. I don't know where I stand with that. Like, I know he grabbed the goal and, found Trossard and whatnot, but I just think considering everything
I
in the
mean,
Newcastle
he
game, I'm
kind of
going there.
found Trossard. He kind of found him. I
Nah, he
think
meant
he's
that. He
going.
meant that. He meant
No,
that. He
I think
meant
he
that.
was going for Eze. I honestly think he was going for Eze. But
Now
anyway, that's
watch
not
it
the
again.
point.
I promise you. I thought that he's going for Trossard still. It's just because he's clunky and it don't look like he's got that in his locker. He's going for Trossard still. Look at the weight
Um,
on the pass. How wide it's forced.
I really feel like I saw the most difference. I think the most improvement from him in the Burnley game, but I can see where the Newcastle game, where people kind of saw, do you know what? I see what he's doing, and I see why. And I see why people can say that. Okay, he's improving every game. At the Newcastle game, I think it's like, okay, I can see what he's doing. But Burnley game, I feel like that's the most that he's improved
He
overall.
stood out as an individual against Burnley, to
Yes,
be
like
fair.
completely. And I really, he may be clunky, but he may be a bit heavy
Yeah, he's not.
footed.
He's ugly to watch, but that's my guy, man.
That no, I hear it. He may not be the prettiest to look at, but he gets the job done. He's
Fact.
physical. He's always ready to do what he needs to do on that pitch, and that's what I really like about him because I feel like he won't stop. Like he won't stop.
He's
He's
relentless.
continuously up and down in spaces where you don't expect him to be in, which I like about him as well. I like Gyökeres, I do, and I want him to succeed because he seems like a nice guy.
Too nice, man. I think he needs to watch Alan Shearer and Diego Costa videos and just be a bit of a scumbag and bully centre backs and whatnot.
Do you know what? I hear it, but I don't think it's in him.
It isn't. But you left your girlfriend. You said I'm not going training. You did the most to sign for Sporting. You do the. I'm not even the anime and movie person, but you do the Bane thing. So you're on being a villain. I know it's in you. I know it's in you. It's
But
always
then
the
there's
sweet looking
different
guy.
types of villains. There's different types of villains. There's villains that are straight in your face, like Diego Costa type, Suarez type villains. Or
Mhm.
you've got the villains that just get the job done quietly, and you're like, "Is that you?" Cool,
We need him to
cool.
be something. Like, where do you stand on the like he's occupying the centre halves? That's not why he's been given space or goals or chances. Where do you stand on all of that?
I do agree with that. I do see that because at least now we actually have like such a presence up front, I know that Havertz. I don't know. I honestly feel like it's a profile. Havertz is tall, a little bit lanky, moves a little bit.
I hear it. I hear it.
But Gyökeres, I feel like because he's able to withstand, like, he's a soft villain. I mean, yeah, he knows he's a villain, but I don't think he really wants to own up to it as much. But anyway, moving past that.
I think he's too nice, man. Final question on
No, but
Gyökeres.
he is nice. He is nice.
I don't want nice guys. Like listen, we're both in our 30s, yeah. The Invincibles. None of them are nice guys. They're good men. They'll help your mum and that across the streets.
True.
We don't need nice guys finish last. Saka's not even a nice guy. Don't let the smile fool you. Like,
no, absolutely. But remember though, they all start off as nice guys. It will be something in a game that will be a turning point for them to be like, do you know what? I'm not a scumbag.
Give Gyökeres some rare enough, man. It will be all right, man. Only bastards get ahead in life. Word. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't that way, but we're gonna need that. I need to see it's a safe place. I need to see diving. I need to see elbows. I need to just see all of the stuff. Because to be fair,
he's got it in him though. Like he 100% has got it in him. Maybe he needs to like.
You ain't seen it though.
No, but
you know he's got it in
him. If he's in a club with the shit hosiery that Ben White is in, he's gonna learn from the school. Like,
but your captain's Odegaard.
Huh?
But your captain's Odegaard.
What's that got to do with him being a bastard?
Because Odegaard's not a bastard. He's soft. As much as I love him.
Odegaard doesn't need to be a bully. He's too. No, I don't think so. You know what it is? Odegaard has like, he's like what's the word to say it? He's like someone that can dance across the pitch and just move, and you just watch him, and it's like
he's just gracious. He's won the guy. He's a class region, and we miss him. To be fair,
we do. And like you can look him and just glance over, do his thing. Why do you need to be a villain? People might even miss you. People won't even see you sometimes. He's just gone past you already. You don't need to be a bully to do that. If you need to be a bully, it'll be a certain team where you might have to up that physical, so you don't.
Odegaard and physicality.
It's techie, but
just like you said, just get on the ball and do your wonder guard stuff. We'll get on to Odegaard, yeah. But final question on Gyökeres, like, what is a good season in the Premier League specifically in terms of output? So numbers, is it 15 league goals for you? Is it I was about to say 100? Is it 20? Where are you at with that?
I think for his first season, I would really be happy if he was able to get like minimum 10 in the league.
Huh?
Minimum 10 in the league.
10 Premier League goals for Gyökeres. Minimum 10.
Minimum. Yes.
10.
Minimum.
10. Yes. Sammy, 10. 10.
Yes.
10.
Yes. Minimum 10. Yes.
Not 15, not 20. I think she said 15, 20 people. I think she made a mistake. Like 10 goals.
Why? Why did I make a mistake? What's the problem with me saying
that's
minimum
less than
10?
Kai?
That's less than Kai. So Kai's got less than 10.
Kai got 9 last season, granted he was injured. And the year before that, I think he got like 12, 13, 14. What?
But the thing is, though, what's wrong with me saying minimum 10? Because if he gets 15, fantastic.
Minimum 10 is dead. All right, so like if we assume he just gets 10 in May, that's dead. That's dead, Sammy.
But then this happened, hasn't it?
It has happened, but then we need another. I'm sorry, we need another striker then.
Well then. That's
38 Premier League games as well.
I expect him to get a minimum 10 goals. Hence why I said minimum. I didn't say 10 exact. Otherwise, what's the point in us having a striker?
Oh, my man, he won that goal award as well. Gyökeres. Like, you only want to do this 10 times a season. Well, minimum. You're saying
I would love him to score 20 goals. But me saying I would love him to do that and realistically what I would want him to do are two different things.
All right, cool. So you're Mikel Arteta, yeah? You set him a target in August when he signed 10. You're happy with it in May that he got 10? Come on, Sammy, man. 10.
So you should have asked the question, right? If I'm expecting Gyökeres to score 15 and he gets 10.
Now my questions are being criticized. Sorry, folks.
No, I'm not criticizing your question. I'm just saying, like, if you want me to say that he should be scoring 15 minimum, okay, cool, I can say 15. But if he gets 10, what then?
It's underwhelming.
Exactly. So that's why I said I'd rather him score a minimum of 10 so that I know that I am not underwhelmed by him because I set a realistic state for him. If he gets 15, fantastic.
That's the
20,
PCSG. That's PTSD. You're doing the low expectations, no
Well then,
disappointment.
so what do you want me to do? You're all about this excitement business. I'm not giving.
I'm not about.
Give you
I'm
that.
about. No. This is about competencies. 15, 20, big man, is what I need because I think you got the capacity to do it.
So, what's the most amount of goals that Jesus has scored as a number 9?
Are you mentioning Jesus?
No, because like you're telling me that I should be saying 15, 20.
Yeah, Jesus never did it. I've told you before.
So Jesus never did it. Okay, so Havertz never did it until when?
Obviously, he played for Arsenal, but we all know the problems we got with Havertz. Havertz is when we need him to do the job.
See how you're making excuses.
How am I making excuses? You ain't even let me finish.
Because I'm asking
who am I making excuses for?
What other number 9s have been able to do that?
Who am I making excuses for? Who am I making excuses for?
For them, because you want me to tell you.
Let me finish. 20. What's going on? Because if you allowed me to finish, you would know one of the darkest times, and I've said this when I've been online with you before. One of the darkest times. There's been a couple of times that have been the darkest times for me making content. Yeah, one was Pepe because I said it's not gonna bang. We got zanked. He only had a great 18 months. One was Lacazette. Like, trust me, this is not gonna work. Arsenal have tried to buy him the last 2 times and pulled out the deal. Gabriel Jesus, yes, gassed. Gabriel Jesus, he's lit. He's amazing, Brazilians and that. But I said when we signed him, I understand the premise and the rhetoric and the thought process of, maybe if we give him a role of prominence, put him through the middle, he'll score goals. I personally said, and I quote, I'm sure it's in the video, fuck that. At the time, we're nowhere near City. Naturally, if you want to get to a realm that you ain't been, you're going to look at people who have done whatever. Like, I'm sure in your line of work, there's physios of work that you admire and things like that. So you need to learn from City. Why are we going to go and play him through the middle? Jesus' numbers are dead. Havertz somehow finds a way to get numbers, but crunch time, he's not that cold-hearted killer. That's cool. You man are part of the squad. Gyökeres, I need 15, 20. So how am I making excuses? And I don't know what Paul Jesus is probably nursing his ACL or whatever it is. I don't know why he's getting involved. Jesus is a winger thing. Or moments like against Brighton, like against yesterday, where obviously Gyökeres either needs rest or he can't play or whatever. That's your thing. Whatever you do in that game, do your thing. What's wrong with saying that? Thanks for letting me finish.
But you were coming for me to say 10 minimum.
Why do you keep saying I'm coming for you and getting at you? I'm not.
What's the problem in me saying minimum 10? Don't get it.
We need to raise the standards from everyone, including yourself, connected with Arsenal Football Club. You're better than that, man. It's about 10. 10 for Gyökeres. For Gyökeres.
So see how he said, see that?
10 is managing expectations. Come on, don't give me that crap, man.
Don't
give me that crap. Don't give me that crap, bro.
It's true. I don't understand what you're not getting here.
I think you're setting your goals too small and whatnot.
And that's okay for me. And that's okay.
It's okay, but I want to understand. Like,
why did you say that was okay? You could have said, okay, fine. But you wanted to argue with me.
Okay, I didn't want to argue. I'm asking the question.
Because why didn't you say that? Okay, cool, 10. I mean, it's lower than expected, but hey,
all right, people, it's 10 cool.
You could have just done that.
It's 10 cool. The chat is 10 cool because everyone's telling me I'm mad, and I don't think I'm the mad one.
No, because I said to you, I want minimum 10. You're out here thinking that I said 10 and that's a done deal. No, I want more than 10, but I'm setting 10 to make sure that if he's able to get into double digits, cool.
Let me see what he's on now. He must be on a little 5 tip. Let me see. Let me do my homework. Let me do my homework, because if you're saying 10 and he's on 5 now, he could take half the season off, score them goals, and it's managing expectations. No, that's the Champions League. Let me see what's going on. How many in all comps as well?
He's got 6 in all comps.
No. How many are you expecting from him in all comps?
Oh, all comps. I would love like 20.
That's more like it. You know, he's played 10 times in the Premier League. He's got 4 goals. So another 6 and it's cool.
That would be fantastic. But I just want more. If you can score more than 10 goals, that's great. You're looking at me like I want 10, that's it. Then you know.
No, I didn't say that. I just think that I didn't expect you. I can't lie. I thought you would have said 15. I genuinely didn't expect you to say 10. But let me delve. Like, why is it 10? Is it because you're just managing? Why are you managing expectations and saying 10? Is it because of the going into this season, like there was question marks around not just signing a striker but attacking play? Do you think do you not cap his ability?
Reason. That's literally the reason. Because you need to remember that Gyökeres was not...
Fair enough now. See, when you actually speak, we understand.
No, because you should have asked that question in the first place. You didn't.
Right, cool. I hear that. I should have. Yeah, look, we're all taking accountability.
Right.
Growth.
Cool.
All right. We've got over it. We're all waiting for you to finish.
Okay, we're over it. Let me ask the question. Right. Yeah, Gyökeres wasn't the number one signing that we wanted, and I think everyone can agree on that. He was not number one.
I
Don't
don't
think
know.
he was number two. Maybe he was number three.
I
So
think he was number one, but go on.
I don't think he was number one. Like
So he was number one.
Isak was number one, and then it was Sesko.
So what
Then it was
bids went in for
Gyökeres.
Isaac from us?
Huh?
How can Isaac be number one if we never bidded for Donny?
Look at the numbers. Even though he's like, I'm sure that he was desired, as in that's
No,
probably the
I
number
agree
one
with
pick.
that.
He's the number one pick, so he's the most like he's the one that I want. So he was number one. But you look at the money, that's not feasible, and it's not making any sense, and it's not making sense now for Liverpool because
Boy,
look
long
like
may it continue.
cool, exactly. Long may it continue. Number two was Sesko. Everyone knows it was Sesko. Arteta wanted Sesko. Like he wanted Sesko. Very known. Gyökeres was a backup option. Now,
I don't know.
being a
I don't know.
backup option, even though you can tell me that he scored X, Y, and Z, that's great. I love the fact that my striker can score goals. It's evident that he can score goals. But can you score goals for this team, for this Arsenal team, not Sporting, because Sporting was built around him. This team isn't built around Gyökeres.
Yeah, you're peripheral kind of done, man. The striker is more the selfless. It sounds mad to say, but I don't think in an Arteta system. Obviously, I think he wants goals and he wants his striker to score. So people are gonna have to forgive me for phrasing it like this, but I think goals are the least important thing he wants from a striker, or goals are not the most impressive kind of thing. You got to drop
Are you
deep. You
saying
got
that as in that's what Arteta wants?
yeah.
Okay.
Because when have you had it? When Gyökeres, and you're right in a sense that Gyökeres seems to be the like traditional kind of number 9. Jesus weren't that, as we spoke about earlier. Eddie Nketiah weren't that. Lacazette weren't that. Aubameyang was that, which Arteta didn't buy, and he shifted him to the left. So that's what I mean. And granted, in today's day and age, strikers are not just standing up front. That's why I think Gyökeres is adapting. Like I said, he drops into midfield, he works the channels, he occupies centre halves. If anyone gets creative freedom in our team, it is our wide men, because they get to capitalize on the space when they're all marking Gyökeres. Pardon me?
Absolutely. Because if you had said to me, how many goals would you expect Saka to score? I would have said 15.
Double figures.
Huh?
Saka's a man, I'm like 10 in the league. Minimum.
Oh, really? I'm opposite.
Saka's minimum, but you need to get more.
Because I would expect, I don't know what it is, but
I was deluded. Go on, we're listening.
Why?
Yellow card. But yeah, Saka's 10 for me, minimum, or whatever you said about managing expectations. I want him to score more. Don't say that's all I was happy with. That's like all my wide men. You need to get to me 10 plus. Thingy, my man, Gyökeres, I need 15.
So you're
20.
saying that out loud now after you just tried to make that comment before?
What did I say? I said many things just now.
You're a very rude person. You're
very
rude.
How?
Anyway, move on. You'll hear back what you said.
I don't listen to myself again, so I don't know, man. I think I'm being gaslit here, but it's all right, man. It's all right. So that's Gyökeres, yeah. Eze, your
Pens
fellow
are goals,
South
regardless. Pens are goals. I'm answering this.
Pens are cool. No, I don't care. Bro, that's what I don't, like you said, there's always this, oh my God, penalties and da-da-da. Bro, you need to get up, take the pens, put it in the back of the net. Granted, we're probably not going to get as many pens as he might have got, whatever he got at Sporting. As you saw against Newcastle, he never got it. I think he's got the capacity. Me personally, you see like Marino's goal the other day, we get literally Tuesday. Yeah, that's what Gyökeres needs. I don't give a monkeys if Gyökeres
is not going to do that. Gyökeres is not going to do that. He's not Marino, and Marino's not Gyökeres.
What
you would like Gyökeres to be a Marino, be in those kind of positions.
I'm saying the goal, like a tapping. That's all that's what I wanted from.
But Gyökeres. I think that's what everyone wants, anyways. People just want, like, if you can get tap in. You want to get that one, get that one. That's
like against Nottingham Forest, just tap-ins. I know you mentioned the Leeds thing, and yeah, he's got that. But as you know, we don't get space like that. I'm not going to see that kind of goal from Gyökeres, and it's nothing to do with you necessarily, Gyökeres. It's how teams set up. I just want to like. It's like me making you a meal. Just simply eat. Like, just eat. Just get the fork and eat. That's what I want it to be for Gyökeres. I understand all the shit Arteta's got him doing, but create chances back in the net, because we all watch the highlights on YouTube and everything when we signed Gyökeres. I said the thing that I loved, obviously he scored great goals, but it's the scumbaggy goals. It's just the little finishes on his left and right. We need a man that can do that, which shout out to Kai, because Kai's shown he can do it. But when it's crunch time, he's failed to do such. Big up Merino, but the sample size, if I'm looking at 38 games, it's looking all mad. But for me, and I'm just going to say, big up to everyone who wants to manage expectations and talk about 10 goals. Me, I think we're better than that. I'll go in with 15 to 20. There's a lot of things that have to fall into place. Before I ask you more about like the Ezes and the attack, yeah, what do you make of Arteta's attacking play this season? Because for me, I do think it was a bit cowardly at the start of the season, particularly against Liverpool and the first half against City. Newcastle up until this point, I think we can get better, but I've seen enough to say, do you know what? X, Y, and Z's available. They play, relationships get built. We're flying. You marry that with us defensively. Bob's your uncle. Where you at with like Arteta's attacking source of playing and that?
We've lost our attacking source for sure. It's not the same as it was in like 22-23 season. It's not the
True.
same. And I doubt that we'll ever be able to return to that because stakes are
Don't say
different
that,
now.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that, man.
Why?
Because we can.
We can, but remember, differently against us, they don't want to play ball with us. They don't. Like, if we were able to play ball how we did
But
2
we're the
seasons
defensive
ago,
side.
we're not a defensive side. I mean, we have a really good defense. Our
No, but that's
defense
what I
is
mean. No,
solid.
like you said it there. Nobody wants to like play open games and all
No one
this
wants to
crap
hoop.
against us. But
No one
we're the
wants to hoop.
defensive ones. Gaslighting us.
Nobody wants to hoop with us because they know what we're capable of. Because
Exactly.
we'll end up scoring like 5-6 goals, easy. So obviously they want to prevent us to win because we could have been 3 Premier League titles up by now. We could have been doing that, but
Don't make me cry, man.
no, it's true. It's true. People have adapted to how we play now. Like, there's a playbook to be like, if you want to play Arsenal, sit back. Don't even try to let them in. Don't bother because
But
they
you
will
can't
get
do
in.
that with us, boy, because we got Declan twice, and Gabriel
Yeah.
Magalhaes is an
So
absolute
obviously
monster.
we've had to adapt now by making sure that we're impenetrable for you lot now. Because we were conceding goals before, some stupid goals sometimes, but now the
Yeah,
tactic is
we had Kivio and Zini, your guys.
anyway. Yeah.
What do you make of this? Because me and you were both saying, and we're both of the belief that obviously teams open up against us, they're in problems. We've shown we can do that. Granted, yeah, you mentioned that. What year was that? 2022, 23. I think that was the first year we was playing attacking football. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't think you lose that overnight. I think we can coach that. I think we can do that. I think anybody that sits there and watches Arsenal Football Club this season is a damn liar if you compare us to Stoke going forward. You look at the touches in the box, the chances creation. There's enough building blocks, right? And you're right in that Burnley, we look good on the transition. City to a degree, Newcastle the same. When we're presented space, we do things. Even against Bilbao, I think we score 3-4 because we've done it against Leeds, against Forest, against Atletico Madrid, I want to say. But what do you say to this? Because KJ is saying, would you really be scoring 5s and 6s? I think we will. We did it last year, and we was more critical on Arteta with how we defended. Our attacking play and our defensive.
The 5s and 6s are very possible.
Obviously not every week. But yeah.
In the case, I think more so like in Champions League for sure, and with teams that actually just go, do you know what? We're probably going to lose. Let's just play anyway. You're going to have those teams that are going to be like, we already know how Arsenal are. We're probably not even going to get a goal. So let's just set up and actually play some football. Because that's what people are actually just literally, they want to suffocate themselves because they know that they're not even going to
We're going to suffocate you. My manager's mad. My set piece gaffer is mad. Berta is mad. My young players are mad. Saka is mad. Gyökeres is mad. We are back in the big time. The Arsenal is back, people. Yeah, we finally got our chest again, or at least I've got one. Some of us are more braveheart than others. Some are a bit scared, but it's all right, man. We'll carry them along, man. If they want to. If Arsenal was a football team, the people that are a bit conservative, they're more like Martin Odegaard. People like myself are like Magalhaes and Declan Rice. But I digress. I'm going away from things. Why are you screwing up your face? I didn't say you. I never said you. Why are you screwing up your face? I wasn't talking about you.
Like, literally continue.
Like, I'm trying to continue.
Why you stop watching my face?
I got scared. I'm intimidated. I'm scared. I'm just a content creator. I got very nervous. All I was going to say, if you'd let me, and sorry, I'm getting a bit scared and nervous. There's a question for you. Sammy, if all are fit and available, name your favorite top starting 11.
Obviously right at the back, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori.
Ooh.
Rice, Odegaard, Zubimendi, Eze, Gyökeres, Saka.
I gotta go to the left wing. Eze left wing.
Yeah.
You think you get the best out of him there?
For this team, yeah.
So you get more out of Eze with Odegaard in the side, are you referring to, or more just playing off the left than in the 8, the 10, the whatever?
Yeah, not in the 8 or 10. I want him on the left, yeah.
Why?
I just, from when I was seeing him playing on the left at the beginning of the season compared to now, I feel like he goes quiet in midfield at the moment. And I feel like on the left, there was just more creativity from him.
I agree, to be fair. I agree. But is it him quiet, or is he still adapting, finding his feet? You know,
I hope it's adapting. I hope it's adapting, because you can't go quiet in games where we need you. Like, a lot of people have said that he's a moments player. And I'm like...
Yeah, I'm not on that. You need to be on it.
You need to, exactly. I don't want you to be a moments player if you're part of this team, because I need you to create a moment whenever you can. If you can create it now, create it now. Like, he created one for Palace when everyone else was a bit quiet in that game. But, you know, cool. You made the moment happen. But we've got we've got so many games left to play. So much to win for. We need you open and alert. Because if Odegaard is not around, you're the guy that you're calling you up to get the job done. Can you do it?
I believe in him. I believe in Eze, man. I do feel that he is a bit more. He's not. I guess the word or phrase I'm looking for is a bit proactive as much, or as prolific across 90 minutes. But I've seen numerous of the moments that you're referring to. I think with Eze, yeah, he's learning. He's kind of learning how to perform in low blocks, because and I think that's an Arsenal tax, in it. Like, Gyökeres is not really being afforded space.
Yeah, no,
Eze ain't
that's
getting
true.
that space.
That's true.
That's where the Trossards and the Martinellis. Martinelli in particular has done very well. What have you made of Mr. Martinelli?
Great.
Humble pie in order, or
no? Absolutely not. Like, it's good. Well done. Keep going. I don't know what you want to say.
Nah, come on, give Martinelli some flowers, man. Big game player. Scored against City, bagged against
Congratulations, and I'm happy. Like, what do you want me to say?
You don't sound it.
I'm happy. Like, for goodness sake, Nelly. All I want is
Martinelli to you.
It's Nelly, but anyway.
You're not a fan. You're not a fan of him like that.
Oh my God, DG, I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired.
I'm not arguing. Tired. Go on,
yeah,
go on.
You want to fight me in every possible.
I don't want to fight you. Like, I just want to hear your opinions.
I've said it, and you want to be like, "Is Martinelli to you?"
Anyways, Miles Lewis-Skelly. You mentioned Calafiori. No Miles Lewis-Skelly?
I absolutely love Lewis-Skelly. I just want to see more of him. But what I see from Calafiori, I just love the nonsense role that he plays. I just love the free roam that he's doing. He's everywhere where you want him to be.
Like a rock star.
He's an SDM. Like, wherever you need him, there. And he goes for it. He fucking shoots, lads. He shoots. When others aren't, like, come on. I love Calafiori. That's my dog.
Since when did you have the Liverpudlian accent in your locker?
I've always had it. I've got accents in my locker, period.
Fair play. I want to ask you about Nwaneri. Talk to me about Nwaneri. So far this season, all your thoughts in relation to him.
The only thing that I'll say about him is I just need to see more of him. I want Arteta to trust in him a bit more. And I feel like...
Has he earned that trust?
Not so much yet, I don't think. Yes, you're starting games more so recently, but is that because of our depleting numbers, or is it because you really deserve that start and I know that you can handle the role that I've given you? I like
You think he's ready to play centre mid?
See, that job is a task. That job is a task.
For an 18-year-old lad, it's a big job.
100%. 100%. It's a very big job. And I don't need him to get used to doing that kind of role right now. Like, the guy's still 18. He's got time. But at the same time, he needs more experience for him to be able to no, like this is the kind of this is what I need to do now on the pitch. Like, it's how I need to handle it. I need to get. Sometimes it can be selfish. Sometimes I need him to be a bit more intelligent in the game. Like, I don't know what shot it was, but there was a point where I was like, Nwaneri, you should have just passed that ball. You
In
should
the
have just
second
passed the
when it
ball.
went off, I think I know what you're referring to. And on one
Yeah.
hand, it's cool when you're 18, but like midfield is peak out there right
It's
now.
peak,
Like
yeah.
you've got to grab some chances. It's difficult when you've not had a run and a bit of fluidity, but life ain't fair, innit? If life was fair, we'd all have a lot less. I do think people do too much about Nwaneri. Like yesterday,
Absolutely.
doing way too much on social media. Like, the man's 18. He needs to add consistency. I think the comment you've said of this live stream is you made reference to him in that role, in it. There's a lot of information. On the ball, traditional, creative Don, you can do all of that. But in the modern day, where you need to stand, when you need to stand, how to play in certain things, I expect you to be out of your depth. And one thing that annoys me, Sammy, in today's day and age is, man, just think at 18-year-old and you're amazing.
Yeah, no,
But that
agreed.
does,
Agreed.
it's jarring. It's mad jarring. But it does lead me to ask you, who's got a higher ceiling, him or Dalman, for you? We know they're all our sons and we love them all and it's a safe place, but because I can't lie, Dalman's ceiling might be higher than certain right wingers. I ain't gonna say no names.
I'll say swear.
Where was
I mean,
certain man
if
at
the
15?
ceiling, if the ceiling fits, wear it. But
Fuck it. Dalman's the ceiling is higher than Saka's, but go on. I asked you a question. Let me let you answer.
Do you know, I hear it. I hear it. Like, he's got the minerals to be a franchise player. Absolutely. Like, 100%.
I stopped that woke franchise player stuff, man. This ain't America, but go on.
No. I'm gonna use the word whether you like it or not.
Franchise. When did this become a thing? But go on.
Franchise. Saka's
yeah,
a
you know what?
franchise.
We're using franchise. Sammy wants to
we
use
can use
franchise. We'll
brand
use
if you
franchise.
want. We can use brand if you want. What do you want to use? What word is
No,
comfortable
brand.
for you?
No. Franchise. We'll use franchise. We'll use franchise. For you, we'll use franchise.
Anyways, yeah. I mean, yeah, as I said, he's got the minerals for it, which I don't think Nwaneri has. But he has the capability. But does Nwaneri, like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Do you think he's too shy, Nwaneri? No, it's not even a bad thing, but I do think people forget, because we've spoken about Nwaneri being 18 and physically needing to develop, but I think man forget, like, these men are human, innit? I'm not suggesting he isn't. Clearly, he's got the temperament because he played 30 odd times last season, but Dalman just seems like, yeah, I'm on this. Like, I'm kind of, it's not even in an arrogant way. It's just like, I'm on this. Nwaneri seems like a player, or like if he was a friend of either me or yours, you got to kind of put an arm around them a bit, give them a bit more of an Odegaard-y kind of guy.
That's interesting. I mean, you can see that Dalman is like, I'm up for the challenge. You can see
exactly.
that he's got the dog in him for sure. Nwaneri has it, but I don't think it's barked enough.
And then why is that though? Like,
do you know what? I feel like when you are like a young talent and you're a project, you're always watching what everyone else is doing.
What do you mean by that? I know what you're referring to, but for someone as well, that's what.
So, like, I mean, like, you're looking at like your other hell end, like your boys in the team, and you're looking at, cool, I'm probably better than him, but am I better than him? Hold on. But there's certain positions where manager's going to look at and want to grab you because there's opportunity for you to develop quicker than the position that I'm in. And I think where Lewis Skelly has been able to kind of, like, he's already got what, 50 caps for Arsenal already.
50 a print is mad, isn't it?
50 is mad for what, he's 19, just turned 19.
If that, yeah. I think that's why he's just turned 18. He might even be adding a year on to
Is it 18? Yeah. Well,
he must be.
they're still
Lewis
babies.
Skelly must be 18.
I'm sure he turned 19. I'm sure. Or maybe I'm bugging.
Yeah, you're right. Still 26th of September. So he's even more physically developed. He's even more physically developed because he's one of the oldest in his age group as well.
Essentially, yeah.
I don't want to say his mentality is better, but it's a bit like he's more.
This is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not even about mentality. It's just about.
1 year he went private school and that. I don't know what's going on. Big him up though. Big him up.
I just think like the way we needed Lewis Skelly last season compared to Nwaneri, it made it so much easier for Lewis Skelly to develop, be seen, be known. Whereas with Nwaneri, it's like the competition is ridiculous. How am I supposed?
You're playing against seasoned veterans for that. For
I'm
a role
saying you're playing to be in a role against Odegaard or Saka. like who are big dogs already. How am I supposed to
And
compete?
Marino and Nwaneri, you can both. It's Marino and Kai can play eights.
True. So
And
already
Arteta's gonna go for
look at the
them
names.
before.
Like look at those names. Can you really compete? Can you? So
Gonna have to stand in the
the
door.
way that you have to try to like you have to look you have to really look good and you have to really impress for you to say, do you know what? Stick Nwaneri and Odegaard's kind of whole bench. When has that happened? Only when Odegaard has been injured. But then even Odegaard's injured, there's somebody else in the pecking order before
And you
him.
got Eze, who I know you said you play him on the left, but it's his right now.
True, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Nwaneri's got time. There's actually no rush. And I don't mind that people are barking for minutes for him. Cool. But at the same time, you really have to respect the type of role that you are going up against. It's going to be very
I
hard
know
for
what
you
we're
to
trying to
really.
achieve this season.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Am I going to really risk it? And that's why I think Lewis Skelly has played fewer minutes this season because it's like, I really need you to know, like, this is what's at stake is serious. I know you've got
And
it
when you
in
do get
you,
your chance,
but
grab it, like you said.
yeah, absolutely.
It's a
Because
techie
he's,
one.
yeah.
I want to ask you, like, does Nwaneri would it help Nwaneri? I know you've got like Max
What
Dowman.
to
I
go
think
on
he's.
loan? Mhm.
We'll review that in January. That could be an option, which I could see the method to the madness, but nope. Every player is in this toolbox for this season. We got things to do. I think you're gonna
Agreed.
get time. And if anything,
Agreed.
I like the fact that you can pull Miles Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri out the side. I don't want life to come at them guys quickly, like it did for Martinelli and Saka and Smith
No,
Rowe. It kind of did
absolutely.
for Lewis Skelly.
Absolutely.
Like you're gonna have to play all the time. I'm not really on that, so kind of forget that type of thing. Do you feel Nwaneri's development could be helped on the right hand side? I know there was talk in the Athletic that he's seen as a central guy, but as
Agreed.
you've listed, it's more
Yes.
difficult. No,
Yes. He could be used on the right, like, absolutely.
he was used on the right. Better yet,
Why not keep, basically, you also want to see where you get the best out of him. Is it an attacking mid? Is it on the right? Where is it? You got to
he's a light
find.
skin Phil Foden to me. I think he's gonna be one of them. Like you could play everywhere. Like I've got so much high
And
hopes
that's
for
good.
Nwaneri.
And that's good because what we want in this team, I want versatility. I don't want you to necessarily be comfortable where you're at because if you're needed over here because someone is not available, I'm going to need you over there. Like even yesterday, Saliba's dropping into midfield. Everyone's like, what's going on here? And it's not a case that it's something they have to get used to, but it's like you also need to be aware of like how your team sets up and what's going to be beneficial for them. It's like we're kind of doing like the John Stones kind of thing. So
Facts.
yeah,
You do know football sometimes, you know. Big ups at me, man. Hey,
I don't know whether
like.
to say thank you or just tell you a bastard. I don't know which one to do.
No, but you're right, especially with the Saliba point, because there was no Zubamendi. Two questions before I let you get out of here. Yeah? What do you make of Zubamendi this season?
Love
And
him.
do you think he's better than
Absolutely love him.
the other?
Yes. Absolutely love him. I love Zubimendi.
Yeah.
When he told us in the announcement video that he says that he controls the tempo. He controls the tempo. He calms
He's
us
sick.
down.
Zubamendinho.
Zuby, yeah. The thing is that I was always excited about the signing. I just think like people took for granted what kind of player he is because it just took so
Facts.
long. It just
Facts.
took so long. And then when you see him, I said, Zuby, yeah, yeah.
But he's not even with that, Sammy, he's never gonna get the plaudits because obviously he scored that great volley and you know he's got a high talent ID. Sorry, not talent ID, football IQ. But in theory, he's not gonna drift past man like Eze. He's not gonna score goals like Gyökeres per se. But I think he's the glue. He's absolutely the glue. KJ, she's definitely not overdoing it. You support Liverpool. You lot wanted Zubamendi. Allow it. He's sick. He's cold. He's better
What am
than.
I overdoing anyway?
Pardon?
What was I overdoing anyway?
I don't know. I don't know. KJ's team is doing shit, so they. I don't know, man. They just
Please
want to
argue
rain on our
amongst
parade.
yourselves. Please go argue with slot, not me.
Look, it's easy to dictate tempo when teams play a low block. Well, it's easy to control the games when teams
Wow, is
respect you, but your team
it?
is all open. Stop hating, bro. Stop hating. Stop hating. Focus on
What's it? Who's
McAllister.
who's their little tempo maker? Or Gravenberch or who is it?
Gravenberch, and he's even being coy on signing a new contract. It's dark. That's a good point as well. Yeah, that's a good thing to talk about. What do you make of Liverpool and City as well?
Don't underestimate them.
Which one's the one you're scared of?
The one I'm more scared of right now is City. Because this is the thing though, I feel like for both of them, when it all clicks, it actually might be a long day.
Yeah,
Which
you
is why
can't write off either side.
you can't write off either side at all, because obviously Liverpool lost 4 on the bounce. Now they beat, who did they beat the weekend? Villa. And
Villa.
then they beat flicking Real Madrid, which there's always been an issue for them in the past.
You
So
don't
it's
get
like,
brownie points for beating Real Madrid in the league
listen,
phase.
it's not a
Man.
brownie points
Get
thing.
me?
It's
Do it
not a
when it
brownie
matters.
points. It's not a brownie points thing. I think it's a thing for the team mentality wise, where it's like, we beat Madrid, let's go again. They've got City at the weekend. They're in their head thinking, if we can go 3 for 3, we're back.
This is why we need to beat Sunderland, man. This is
This
why
is
we need to beat
why
Sunderland.
this is why I'm trying to mind my business and be like, every week, grab the 3 points. Next game, grab the 3 points, because you just don't know who you're coming against. This Sunderland team have been silently going about their business. People have noticed, yeah, but only like the last 2 weeks. Have
They
you
got
not
Granit
seen it
Xhaka.
before? I mean, Xhaka's Xhaka, isn't it? He's all right. It's cool.
You was a Xhaka hater, innit? God don't deceive me.
I'm not a Xhaka hater, and I'm not a Xhaka.
You didn't
lover.
believe in him. How can
No,
you not
I'm
be a
not
lover
Xhaka
of
hater
Granit
or lover.
Xhaka?
No, because I will always say that I genuinely think that we would have won the Premier League title if he stayed one more season, and I'll always say that. I'll always say that.
You're overdoing it a bit, but I hear
I'm not
it.
overdoing it, but no, I know you agree with me. Come on, one more season of Xhaka.
Difference maker like that. No, I agree and disagree. I agree because Xhaka ain't no difference maker like that. I agree because
it's not even about being a difference maker. It's about certain points in a game where, if we had like a big chance created, that would have turned into something. That could have actually
it's just we wouldn't have gone through the Kai Havertz experiment in that 8 and all that bullshit.
And Xhaka and Martinelli had a good relationship, which Havertz and Martinelli didn't. So I swear, we're not doing this.
I just said, I'm agreeing. You said Xhaka and Martinelli had a good relationship.
I know your intentions. I know, and I'm not gonna let you win. Okay?
There's nothing to win. You said it. Xhaka and Martinelli had a good relationship. I said, because I was watching football. Yeah, they did. Like they did. I'm agreeing with the point. Do you want me to tell you you're lying if I agree? Granit Xhaka and Martinelli had a great partnership. That's great. You mentioned it, yeah, and that's the last thing I want to ask you as well. Talk to me about Sunderland. Talk to me about Granit Xhaka. Like you said, Sunderland is difficult. I agree. It's under the lights. We obviously want to win because we know the 2 teams that are playing on Sunday, and City and Liverpool. It's the international break. Are you nervous? Are you confident? Yeah. No PR, please.
No PR, please.
Childish.
Anyways, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous, just a little bit. I'm confident, but just a little bit, because Xhaka could play games with our midfield. You never know. Like, we don't want people to go hiding. We don't, and I really want this.
Zubimendino and Declan Rice, local.
Is Zubi fit though? No, you don't know. Is Zubi fit? You don't know. Is he?
Yeah. Who told you Zubimendi's not fit?
Well, I heard he had a knock the other day.
Bro, Bearman got knocks. We're in that point to see Zubimendi's a smart and he's a soldier, man. He's good, man. And if he's not,
listen, I think we get 3 points. I don't think it will be as easy as fans think it is. I think it will be another physical game, like 100%. One yesterday for sure. I think it's going to be very similar, but we have to break the deadlock via somehow, either by a set piece or we can unlock them, get into some spaces, create something good. I really hope so.
I'm scared and excited, man. I'm excited because I think, the team's giving us that right. I think on paper, if we want to win a Premier League title, I know, granted, every game's a cup final, all that jazz. These are the games you have to win. These are the games you have to win, especially when 2 teams that are also fighting you are playing each other. You want to go into the international break and come out of it where you know yourself. You got Chelsea, you got Spurs, you got Bayern Munich, you've got all of these tough teams. And this will end. I won't apply this to Sunderland, but we've had like our bogey teams, in it, like the Fulhams, the West Hams, the Palaces, the Brightons. We've been dealing with it. I'm shook because if we win, it's business as usual, if that makes sense. If we lose, Sunderland, their names are in lights. What does it mean for Arsenal? What does it mean for Arsenal? What does it mean for Liverpool and City? They're a good side, man. They're a good side. They're actually quite physical, which I think we'll cope with. If they make it an open game, then it could be techie. Are you nervous though because Merino's up front?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Go on. What do you mean I found him? KJ, we didn't. Oi, you know what, chat and DG? I saw Marcel in the chat. Where? Marcel, come outside. Marcel, someone clip this, send it over there. Marcel, return to the channel. As much as I banter KJ, and I have screenshotted about we defo retain, yeah, real recognize real. He's never ran. Marcel is a runner, an absolute run, an absolute shameless individual. Shameless, no spine. Must have front. Let me remember where we are. We calm down, but you get the point. Nah, find him. Take a touch. Some of you are not taking touches. I'm seeing certain comments. Take touches, man. Relax, man. Please relax. Karma's trolling. Karma's going, oh, you're gaslighting. Karma loves acting up when there's people here. Karma, stop showing off, man. Clean your yard. Chatting shit. Fair play to Liverpool, who are in a crisis and now beat Real Madrid. Some clubs celebrate that as a trophy. It's okay. You got one little trophy in 70 years, Newcastle, and you're chatting shit to me. You, no matter what, yeah, you lot, Newcastle fans don't give a monkeys about their season because they're like, oh, if I could injured, if I could not scoring. Shut up, man. Shut up. Stop glazing and sucking off the team that took your star boy. Isaac had all that history. Bear in mind, they beat that team in the final. The minute Liverpool came and said, yo, we're going over there. Safe. Come on. Allow it. But I got walk made. Did he score last weekend? Lie, fam. Foxy, I bit the bullet. Nah, I see why they got you on talks, but now they're gonna offer you a permanent contract. Are you gonna accept? Huh? What permanent contract? What are you talking about? Like, I'm just me, man. You know, it's one for my age, man. No one's there like a footballer. Listen, it's nice to always be in high regard. It's nice to be wanted. You know, me, I'm just focused on my football. I'm just focused on taking it game by the game with the content. When there's a time to have discussions, we will. Oh, she's back, superstar. Yeah, I completely forgot what I asked you.
You said something about Brighton. That's all I can remember.
Can't remember. No, Sunderland. Talk to me about Sunderland.
Oh, right. We've already spoke about it.
No, but you was making a point before you went. You was making a point about Sunderland still.
What?
It's gone. You saying something.
I can't remember. All I want is 3 points. Nothing more, nothing less. Sensible.
So we've lost it now. He's actually making a good point. Why are you screwing up your face? I said you was saying something sensible.
I know why. It's okay.
You know why? What? Talk.
I know why you are doing what you're doing, but it's fine. Continue.
Why? No, why? I'm not doing nothing.
No.
I would like to know because I ain't done nothing.
Ask your questions. Please.
I did ask a question. Why?
Why what?
Why am I doing what I'm doing?
I've already explained numerous amount of times on this stream. You're a bully. It's okay.
So, no, I am not a bully. I'm not a bully. People, she can't call me a bully. Anytime I've seen her in real life, I said, "Hi, Sammy, you're right." At the awards, "Hi, Sammy, you're right. You're right. Oh, you look nice." So I'm definitely not a bully. I was shook as well. She's scary. Don't let the timid nature fool you. She's from South London. That's all I would say. Remember, Arsenal started over there and they came over these sides, the real side. So yeah, don't be fooled, people. Don't be fooled. Yeah, she's nice. But see, I'm not a bully. I help old ladies across the street and all these kind of things, man. Like,
listen, your brigade, please.
Anyway, yeah, exactly. The joke's on you, because I don't know what that word means, yeah. But getting back to this, yeah. Score prediction.
2-0.
Wow. Goal scorers.
Merino. Gabriel. I want 2 headers. Just to spice it up, just to get the people really pissed.
3-1 Arsenal. Xhaka to bag. It's written in the stars.
You think so?
You
think so?
Well, we've got to concede one day. Why not concede to Xhaka?
That one long range out of nowhere.
I was thinking dodgy penalty, and he just takes it and bags, really.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he ain't scoring from long range against David Raya. Let me calm down, because I've definitely seen David Raya hold length from far. Let me relax. Let me relax.
Exactly.
Let me calm down. Yeah, but 3-1. Saka's getting on the score sheet. I don't want to look like I'm Reading, man. Saka's on the score sheet. Trossard's on the score sheet. Timber, you're due a goal, Timber or Calafiori? I'm gonna go with Timber.
The fact that you said that Timber and Calafiori drew a goal is very funny.
How?
Because nobody ever thought that that's possible. For fullbacks to be so involved in attack, it's just great.
Now, fullback's a very underrated position. They're arguably the most important in football. I'm a fullback, we're great out here, and
anyway,
don't ever do that and diss us fullbacks. Don't try and buy us.
I didn't diss you. I didn't diss fullbacks. I just told you to just anyways.
Anyways, as I was saying, you said not many people, but not many people see football in the way I do. Like, the higher IQ stuff. Some people diss Martinelli. Some people respect his tick. Some people think Gyökeres. Some people think 10 goals is respectable. So, but everybody's allowed an opinion, and we love them regardless, especially if they support Arsenal Football Club. We love them. They're misguided. We have to help them. This is why we ask them questions like, are you sure that's good? We have to help them, man, and pick up the physio.
Anyways,
we're getting on. Calm down.
This sarcasm saga that you've got going, like, we can let it go now.
Anyways, we were just about to give you your flowers, saying where can people find you, and I appreciate you for having us and giving us your time. And I was also going to thank myself because you lot have been on to me in this chat, Sammy, and I've done it. So you lot can leave me alone now. So Sammy, where can they find you?
You can find me at SAMMIE on TikTok.
Can you spell that in the thing so we can send that to you? Send that to the chat. And people, she does a great. What's that series you got? I've been watching it on TikTok, man. What did you call it? You know what I'm talking about.
I call it Injury Time.
Yeah, man. She's got some good. She does some good bits on TikTok. Does some very good bits, and people. And if you don't know, she's a physio, so she got informed opinions where you're looking at injuries and things. She said not to worry about the injuries. I'm definitely holding her to that. But yeah, man, you still haven't sent it. Like,
am I supposed to send it? Why can't you write it?
Oh, come on, man. They make you man spell stuff. It's good.
Oh,
all right, cool.
Where is this? Is it here? Is it in the comments?
I'm gonna get scared.
Hold on, let me join the chat. No.
You don't need to chat. Look, can you see this?
What's it asking me to do?
Type it here.
Oh, here.
Paste it. Can you see what I just said? Hi. Can you? If you type it there, I can copy and paste it. Heard. See, I'm misunderstood. You guys being a nice guy, people, and this is how people treat you. This is why I want Gyökeres to start bullying man on the football pitch. You're nice to people, and they're just horrible, man. Absolutely horrible.
Okay. Are you done crying now?
I'm definitely not crying. Definitely don't start doing all that crying stuff.
Okay.
People. But yeah, people, don't be horrible. Make sure you go and subscribe to. Well, it's not subscribed on TikTok. Go and follow her TikTok, people. Sammy on TikTok. What's this? Yeah, and that's her Twitter. That's the one I thought you was gonna ask me to spell that. That was gonna be a myth. I was nervous. There was no way I would have got that. But yeah, people, follow Sammy's socials. We appreciate her for offering her thoughts. So we appreciate her for returning to the channel. We appreciate her for doing this tonight. So yeah, man. Any last words, Miss Sammy? Apart from sorry about fullbacks. Disgusting comment.
I didn't make a disgusting comment. I said anyway.
Yeah, don't do that about us.
We know what fullbacks do. We know you're a fullback. Anyways.
I'm left and right back though.
Anyway, guys, hope to see you all at the parade in May.
No, you don't. You don't believe in it. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe.
Just shush up.
Rudeness, people, But you see me, I'm a man of God, people. I'm nice to everyone. You can now see what people's personalities are like. And she was right about one thing, probably right about the only thing of this stream. See you lot in May 2026. But on that note, like, comment, subscribe, follow Sammy's social. Sammy, I know I give you a lot of shit, but I appreciate you for being here. And yeah, you lot, we'll do it again sometime. Maybe, potentially 2027. Bye. In a bit.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Can Sammy even do 10 kickoffs? No. Oh, yeah, one more people out.